Have you ever imagined yourself being trapped in a burning skyscraper which has been hit by a plane? Well, that's exactly what happens to 9-year-old Brandon Chavez when he has to follow his dad to work because he's suspended from school. Little did Brandon know this attack, the 9/11 attacks, would still be affecting the world 18 years later in Afghanistan. Meet Rashmina, an 11-year-old girl who lives in a rural town in Afghanistan. She was playing with her brother in the yard when Rashmina finds a wounded American soldier who's been blinded from all the fighting. Rashmina decided that it's best for her to help the soldier to safety in their house. Pasoon, Rashmina's rebellious little brother, hates America because his eldest sister, Hila, was bombed at her wedding by mistake by the Americans. Pasoon decides to abandon the house and go to the Taliban to tell them about the American soldier living in their house, who's named Taz. Now her family is in a lot of trouble because just in a few days, there could be Taliban troops invading their town because of an American soldier hiding in one of the houses. Rashmina decides to chase Pasoon to try to stop his brother from joining the Taliban and telling them about Taz, who's still resting in the house. Will Rashmina be able to catch up to Pasoon, or will Pasoon reach the Taliban and inform them about the American soldier? Back in the World Trade Center's North Tower, where the story unfolds as Brandon is on an elevator going downstairs because he wants to buy some cool Wolverine gloves. His dad is the head chef of a restaurant on the highest floor of the building called Windows on the World, and he's always busy with his work and barely has any time to check on his son, who's already gone missing to buy a toy. As Brandon slowly sails to the bottom of the building, he hears a deafening crash many floors above him, and the elevator he is in stops moving. Him and all the business people in the elevator have to try to break their way out of the elevator in order to escape the smoke, which is gathered at the top already. And for Brandon, also to save his dad, who's still trapped on the top 107th floor. Brandon has no contact at all with his dad, but luckily, he was able to find a man called Richard who's willing to help Brandon escape. Richard suggests that Brandon should call his dad. When Brandon reaches his dad upstairs, he's okay, but will he be okay much longer? Will Brandon be able to go upstairs to save his dad, who's over 20 floors above him, or will he only be able to escape himself, leaving his dad in the building?